Mr. Williams, you mind stating your name and address for the record, please?
Yes, Dwight Williams, 2818 Jefferson Lane here in Waynesboro. And I want to thank you all again for allowing me the opportunity to address you. Reason I'm coming to you to this evening is I've been here in Waynesboro for about 5 years now. I came from Charlottesville, Harrisburg before that, and then Chicago. And I've noticed something going on here within the Commonwealth that kind of concerns me. And I know as within the Commonwealth, obviously, that includes Waynesboro. What I'm bringing to your attention tonight is the subject of the Second Amendment sanctuary city status. Now, I'm sure if you've read any of the articles coming out of D.C. lately, Roanoke Times, a Senate bill number 16 was introduced by a senator out of Fairfax, which would essentially restrict Second Amendment rights to all Commonwealth firearm owners. And of course, that will affect all of us in Waynesboro who do own firearms. While this bill is still just in proposal status, it is a bit concerning, mostly because of the fact that it is going to violate the Second Amendment, which, as I quote, "The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." And that's what it's going to do. Literally, if you read the bill overnight, the majority of firearm owners will become felons based on type of firearms they have. And just to give you a quick example, the popular semi-automatic AR-15 rifle is one that is on the ban list in that bill, along with semi-automatic pistols that happen to have double-stack magazines, or if you have magazines that have hold more than 10 rounds. If anyone has any of this kind of stuff in their safe or in their house, literally overnight they become a felon. And as a citizen of this state, and as a resident of Waynesboro, I find that to be appalling. I'm a registered gun owner, I'm a gun owner, I'm a concealed carry permit holder, I'm responsible with all my weapons. Why are we firearm owners being punished for something that other people are doing, for all the mass shootings that are going on? This is just more of a knee-jerk reaction. It is not an actual solution. So after this bill was filed, numerous counties and municipalities across the Commonwealth have either adopted or are adopting resolutions. And I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know how the resolutions would actually work, but a number of them in the rural areas down in the southern part of the state have adopted resolutions that basically have said that they will not enforce whatever rule comes from Richmond regarding the firearms confiscation and restriction. The provisions of the bill have absolutely no root in making this Commonwealth a safer place at all. It won't at all, because it has quite the opposite effect, and it's really just a political stunt. It's not a real solution. So I don't want to take any more time. I know my time is limited, but I want to conclude by submitting to the council, if you're interested in reading it tonight, I do have a copy of Senate Bill number 16, along with a copy of the resolutions that has made its way throughout multiple counties here in the Commonwealth for your perusal. I know that Augusta County, Rockingham County, and Rockbridge County are currently looking at these proposals themselves. But as a resident of Waynesboro, I do urge the council to at least consider the resolution, consider what is being written in Richmond regarding firearm status, and at least consider putting on the docket for discussion for the next meeting, making Waynesboro a sanctuary city for Second Amendment. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your comments.